I'm not gonna lie, this part bothers me. About 2 days ago, I watched this video about this biracial girl, and I think she was debating with some dude in a cowboy hat that looked like a Dollar Tree Lil Nas X, and some white woman, and they was disrespecting her. It was like you could tell they was like really disrespecting her. They didn't really care about her opinions, um, and basically, her caption was, watch me not lose my shit for 2 minutes. And kudos, first things first, kudos to her because she could have lost her shit. Because the way they was going, they was really disrespecting her. Like they wasn't really valuing her opinions and all that other stuff, and none of that. So I wrote under that should have punched her, punched her in the face, which regarding the white woman because she was really being disrespectful, and this is what I don't. Okay, let me finish this. The white woman was really being disrespectful for her, and I really felt like she was really being smug, and I hate smug people. I really fucking do. I personally hate people that, let's say, they will agitate you into wanting to fight them, and if you beat their ass, they will sue you. I hate people like that. Like because their mains want to talk shit, but want to sue you when like you about that life. I hate people like that because you are a fucking coward, and I feel like you should get the ass whooping you deserve. Now I wrote at the bottom of that you should have punched her in the face. I got suspended off of Twitter for a day. Now this is the first time. Tell you the truth, I done said some wild shit on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Not so much on YouTube. But, excuse me. I done said some wild shit before. Like shit that I felt like if I would have got banned, yeah, that'd have been it. Now, getting suspended, it just bothered me because, like, all I wrote was you should have punched her in the face. And the reason why I put that, because, like I said, I hate smug people. I feel like people that agitate shit and then play the victim once shit really hits the fan. I hate people like that. I think that's like if you I it's one of the reasons why I hate the whole playing the victim thing, because I feel like if you put yourself out there and, like, don't get me wrong, I'm a big shit talker, but if I can't back my shit up, I'm not going to play the victim. I'm gonna take it like a man. I've always said this. Now I know not everybody's going to do that, but at least if I feel like I'm going to talk my shit, I can at least back it up. And most of the times I do. But if someone beats me, kudos to them. Like, I tip my hat off to you. Hey, even if I like lose a fight, I go, hey, got my ass whooped. I'm back up though. In another day. I take your L like a man. You got me. You was the better man. I've always been like that. People, some things like that, it bothers me because it's like, first things first, where's our freedom of speech? Like, I've heard, like, especially when it comes to social media places like Twitter and Facebook and all that other stuff, I've seen a lot of people, like, they boast their opinions and all that other stuff and get suspended. To me, it's like, I know a lot of people are sensitive, but at the same time, I do feel like as an American, you should say whatever the fuck you want. Now, you should also, the consequences of your action of saying whatever the fuck you want, that's always there too, but you should always say what the fuck you want, and I always believe that. If I told people, it's like, I'm one of the people, like, if a racist is next to me, I would want to know. He's not going to tell me he's a racist, but, his actions are going to prove that he's racist. It's like they're going to tell you one way or another, because a lot of people's like, he's not going to tell you he's a racist. He may not tell me, but his actions will speak louder than his words. Remember, 85% of your communication is nonverbal. So that's why, that's why I feel like a lot of people expose themselves, not in words, but more or less in their actions. But back to freedom of speech. I feel like we should have a freedom, as Americans, we should have a freedom of speech. Now, I'm neither left or right. I'm right. I'm just right or wrong or facts. I'm more or less on facts. If something is fucked up on the left, I call it out. If something is fucked up on the right, I call it out. That's why, when I know people hate people in the middle. I guess I'm one of the people to call it the people in the middle because it's like, whose side are you on? But to me, it's like I tell myself I don't support Trump, but if he makes a point, then I have to agree with it. I say, yeah, he has a point. And it's the same way with like the people on the. I may not like someone on the left, but if they make a point, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's just, but as, but I the thing is, I think why it bothers me, and I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but let me just say it again. I've said wilder shit. Like I've said, me telling you should punch a suspected white supremacist in the face. I never thought I'd get suspended off of that. I don't know who. It doesn't tell you who flagged you or it was just like, oh, you can't like tweet it. No, it's just like you can't tweet for a day. I don't tweet that much anyway, so it really shouldn't bother me because I don't tweet that much, and if I do, it's usually about wrestling or I'm trying to promote my channels. But other than that, I don't really tweet that much. But it bothered me. And it's just like, where are we going as a society? And this is why I think society, this is why I think society is soft, but at the same time, the justice system is not 100% perfect either. Because I do feel like there are people that get away with bullshit that they shouldn't get away with. That is a fact. There are people, but at the same time, I should be able to say how I feel. Now, you could either agree or disagree, but it shouldn't cost me my job or my liability. You could call me a piece of shit if you want to, but as long as I don't think it should affect your money. Like with Boosie. Boosie was like, don't cut that boy dick off. Now, don't get me wrong, Dwayne Wade never said nothing about having the surgery. And even though I talked about it, that was one of my things I was concerned too. I was like, well, is he having the surgery? I know they're talking about it and they're researching it, but is they having the surgery? I don't. Now, this is me being honest. I don't know if you can do that, but at the same time, I think Charlize Theron's kid, transitioned to a girl. I think they had the surgery to, transition them to a girl or something like that. I don't know. But this is me. I don't know. I can understand, yeah, he knew he was gay since he was 3, but, but at the same time, Boosie was like, he 12. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like if you know who you are, you know who you are. But there are people that do flip-flop. There are people, like, I understand there's people that want to be a doctor since they was 3 years old and now are doctors. That happens. But I also know that, like, there are people that, I want to be a basketball player. And then next thing you know is, oh, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a baseball player. I want to be an astronaut. It goes like some people just don't know. You just want to do a lot of things, So it's not that Boosie is wrong. I don't think Boosie is wrong when he said. I don't think Boosie is wrong what he said, but I don't think he get chastised. But then again, Boosie's an independent artist, not like shit. Y'all really can't hurt his money because half of y'all are not his fans anyway. So I know a lot of people just like try to harp on Boosie, but let's be real. The people that's harping on Boosie, y'all don't even buy his music. I don't care. So I don't care about the people coming at Boosie. I don't even think Boosie cares. I don't think I'm gonna talk about it on it. But I did find that funny. I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, Boosie a real street nigga, but sometimes the way that nigga be talking, I be kind of laughing. But it's like real shit. But I do like laugh at it. But I don't think of him as a joke. Like Boosie a real street nigga. Boosie will kill you. But that's just me. I don't know. I laugh at shit. It's like, I probably even laugh at shit. I'm one of those dudes that I probably laugh at shit that you probably shouldn't laugh at. That's why I probably, like, half the times when I laugh at, I say it's not funny, but it's funny. Like, a lot of people have those moments. It's like, yo, it's not funny, but it was funny moments. Except for that Ari Shaffir Kobe Bryant thing. That shit was not funny at all. So let me ask. Let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think about freedom of speech? Are we losing that? Because I feel like we are losing that. Like, let them. Even if my enemies saying shit that I do not agree with, I want them. I will fight for your right to speak it. I may not agree with you, but I will fight for your reason to speak it. And I feel like that's always been the American way. And I feel like we're losing that. Like, people don't want to hear shit from the opposite side. But also, I hate smug people. And I feel like smug people should get punched in the face all the time. Like, especially when a woman is being smug like that to that bar. Like, if she'd have punched her, I was like, she deserved it. That's me. And a lot of people's like, and this is people, oh, I'm getting hit for having an opinion. Sometimes, and you know what they say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So, a lot of, like, some of my favorite YouTubers, like, I don't mean to mention him, but fuck it. Tommy Sotomayor. I love the brother. I really do. If for some reason this ever gets to Tommy, I'm pretty sure I'll get clowned. But Tommy Sotomayor, like, half the shit he's saying is true. Like, it's not. Some of the shit he does say is backing up, but at the same time, he does do stuff. It's just like, if you'd have said that in the dude's face, he'd probably jab the shit out of you. Like, he called Dr. Boyce Watkins moist twatkins. You called him a moist twat. Like, if that nigga, like, to me, if Boyce Watkins punched that nigga in the face, I'd have been like, yeah, you called him a moist twat. Or you called Zoe Williams. If he, like, and if Zoe Williams, like, go across your jaw, you kind of deserve it. But then again, like Tommy Sotomayor said, I don't fight, I carry guns. So I'm pretty sure he's aware, but I feel like when it comes to those type of people, it's like, oh, you call somebody a fuck nigga. It's not, you're crossing lines, you're crossing boundaries and lines that's just like, okay, now those are fighting words. It's one thing to have an opinion as facts, and if I get mad at you in facts, that's on me. But if you like call somebody like a moist twatkins or moist, like moist twatkins or Ho Williams, that's on, that might be on you. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like he would probably knock a nigga out if you would call him crispy. He doesn't like when you call him crispy. I feel like if you'd have called Tommy Sotomayor crispy and if he knocks you out, I'm not gonna blame Tommy. Alright, them fighting words. Like, sometimes I feel like us as, like, we know when shit is getting out of hands. It's one thing to have an argument. Like, but it's another thing where you call somebody a pussy. It's like, oh, you pussy for that. Now you getting over, no, that's fighting words. I don't know if that's, no, because there's like, it may be ignorant to some of y'all, but at the same time, that's man laws. It's like, we can have a civil conversation without name calling and all that other shit. Does this sound contradictory? I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a man law. Maybe not. Does it contradict? Is it hypocritical? I don't know. I'm just a man with a few views and all that other stuff. For the two people that are gonna see it, let me know. Do you think it's contradictory? At least I know my audience. Or audience. At least y'all know what the fuck I mean. Me and my 11 subscribers. If y'all think I'm right or wrong, leave a comment in the comment section below. Until then, my name is Sosketo Fly and I'm out. Peace.